Guys, I used to be a kind of person that would always want to impress somebody. Just like a lot of you brothers out there, we would always be trying to have the flyest whip. I would work hard to have the best shoes. I would work hard to gain the popularity and the opinion of the black man trying to fit in. And not only was I trying to fit in and have a reputation amongst my peers, it was even worse with women. This is everybody kind of does this, all right? Unless you're a very special person and have a lot of maturity. But I did the same thing with women. I found myself all the time, if the woman was very, very attractive, if the woman was good looking, I was the guy sending the good morning text. Hey, beautiful. Hey, sugar. I hope you have a blessed day. I was the blessed day guy. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have a good Jesus having day. When she would wake up in the morning, that was me trying to text message. I was trying to get in good. When she would get off work, I was, if I was close by, can I bring you something for lunch? And I'll be the simp, she'll say she want a double decker with cheese, from Carl's Jr. I'll be glad to spend $10 and bring it to her and drop it off. And hopefully I'll get a text message from her later. I was working on it and was glad to do it. You ever have a chick that asks you for a ride and you go all across town to give her a ride just because you can see her for a few minutes and talk, and you'd be like, yeah, man, I'm moving up in the rotation. I'm moving up. I'm going to eventually get her. That was me. I was chasing women. If I didn't get a response on a text message, I was chasing women. If they didn't like me, they didn't want to. They didn't want to date me. They wanted me to be friends. I would be the one asking them, well, why? Why not me? I needed an explanation. Why? When it was clear that for whatever reason, it wasn't messing with me. I couldn't just take that on the chin. Couldn't take it on the chin. And then hindsight is 2020, though. It really is. Because I'm looking at some of the things that I was doing even then. It was above the pay grade that I was even chasing. And that's one of the downfalls of stepping down. All right. When you step down with chicks, when you go down to somebody that's not on your level, they can't appreciate the level that you're on. I'm going to say that again. When you step down in quality, they cannot appreciate your level. The only type of people that can really appreciate on your level are people on your level. People who are not on your level cannot really appreciate you like that. As far as I've really found this out. They have to be somehow on your level. That don't mean that they make the same amount of money as you. That don't mean that they have to, do all those sort of things that you're doing or work as many hours, but they need to come from the same pedigree, the same background, or in the same vicinity that you are in. And that's going to be key. Stick with me till I'm going to drop this game on you niggas, but just stick with me. I'm going down. I'm exchanging my high value for her big booty. My high value for her cute face. My high value for her breastises. And she can't appreciate it because she's not on my level. That's my fault, not her fault. And then let me also just switch gears, because shout out to Book of Alpharonomy. People like Stefan Clinkscales. They are thinking that, and they have put this out there, like if you approach women, that's kind of a beta move. You should be in a position where if you are a man, you're doing very well, women should be approaching you. Controversial. I see where they're going with this. I somewhat, and in a bigger picture, I get where they're going with this. Then you have guys like Lucario that said, hey, listen, if the woman doesn't know you, you don't know her, she might be shy. You need to go and approach her. And I see where he's going with this. Okay. But let me just say this. In the real world, and there's a guy that's spending $25,000 to find a woman that's right for him. And I know Ramil roasted the guy up, and I'm going to do a video about that. But let me just say this. In the real world, guys who get women to chase them are guys who typically are the top of an ecosystem. And the women in that ecosystem recognize them and they chase them. That's the key. Okay. You look at a guy like Hugh Hefner, Playboy founder. He was a writer. Playboy got very popular with a lot of scientific short stories and the women and all that stuff. Hugh Hefner created an ecosystem around him. In the ecosystem, and now this is to the extreme because obviously he created, like Larry Flynn and, Hugh Hefner, but I'm just using a very extreme measure. They created an ecosystem, and in that ecosystem, women want to be a part of it. And then from there, you don't have to go after women anymore because you're Hugh Hefner. Okay. Women can chase you. Morgan Freeman says something similar. Lil Wayne says something similar, right? If you are guys and you are in an ecosystem where women want to be a part of what you have going on, then you don't have to approach them. They chase you. Here is the skinny on this, though. How many brothers are going to develop the ecosystem where women, it doesn't matter, I'm not saying that they got to be black, women of any quality would chase you? That is the key to all of this, okay? And we're going to go back to class, right? Class is so important when you're talking about women chasing you. Good quality women tend to recognize quality guys. Let me just say this, man. When you are a guy and you are a quality guy and you want women to come after you, non-quality women are not good for you. All right? They might have good sex. They might be attractive. But the quality guy is not and cannot be impressed by those things. Easier said than done, but you just cannot be. All right. It's a very dangerous situation. It can get really ugly. If you are a high quality man, in all reality, you are looking for the cream of the crop. You are the Harvard University of women, meaning that many apply, very few get in. Women, if they want to get to, let's say, like back in the day, Elijah Muhammad, or you want to get around a guy like 50 Cent, like it's hard to get to Elijah Muhammad, right? In theory, because so many people are protecting him. There's so many levels of protection. Donald Trump, you can try to get to him. You will never get to him. Even if you wanted to talk to him and meet up with him, you can't. There's so many levels of protection you can't. 50 Cent, you can never get the chicks that he can get. The reason why you can't get them is because he's in such a high level and a high class that the women that he has access to, you can never get to, right? And this comes off of brothers really developing themselves to put themselves into situations where people chase you. For an example, Hall of Game, shout out to brother Gabe A. He went out and talked about his ability to get jobs in the tech scene, security analyst scene. And when he goes to jobs and they see his resume, because he has networked, he has went to certain conferences, he has went to certain situations, all these things, and he knows he's high quality. The people that pay the most money realize high quality candidates. Jobs who pay a lot of money understand it's hard to get another one of these guys. I got to pay him. Women are no different. High quality women looking for high quality men know that this guy is different. I have not seen a guy like this. There is, I need to do such and such to get with a guy like this. I have to pay a big price for this guy. And they do it. And those women tend to be the most beautiful. Those women tend to be the most giving. But Gabe and other brothers put themselves in situations with those tech companies to be seen, to be noticed, that they can. If you are a brother that is looking for women who are doing something, are you going to the situations where those women are at? I mean, shout out to the brother, I forgot his name, but he runs the Black Brain Trust, okay? Shout out to brother Zame out in the comment if you know what I'm talking about. He just went to Rwanda. I believe it was like a Bitcoin type of situation, Bitcoin show, or it was something he was talking about his experience. And he was staying at a 4-star hotel. He was meeting all of these people on the kind of all these high quality people all these high quality, I'm pretty sure beautiful women that were there around that he could have met. He took a flight to go there and put himself in the best situation. So obviously the women that's going to be there at a conference like that are not going to be your Pookie and Ray Ray type chicks that can't appreciate a nigga for the most part. I mean, look at what he's, Mike V. Shout out to Mike V. This is what guys who are trying to be chased by the right women, they're doing these things. You got to be chased by the right women. And obviously, when you're doing that, this is what happens. I mean, if you even look at preachers, I hate to say this, but the reason why preachers are chased by women could be the wrong or right woman, but the reason why is just look at the ecosystem. You know, a lot of brothers got to fight to put themselves in the situation where women of quality are at. It could be career-wise. It could be class-wise. It could be sorority or fraternity-wise. This is where you guys are doing. The elite do this. People who run the world do this. All right? People who are elite and stuff, you know, think about this. Matching on Tinder and matching on social media for women, stuff like that, I mean, you can do that, but that's not what people, in my opinion, high-quality guys don't have to do that. Yeah, a guy like 50 Cent has to get on Tinder and match with somebody? No. Plenty of fish and do that? No. That's for people who are struggling. Have to do that. People in the right positions that are getting chased by the right women don't have to do that. And then all that you have to do when you're in the right position is to show up. Okay? Show up. A lot of people that graduate medical school and then they go into residency and finish that. And when they get ready to go to the job, all they got to do is submit, and then recruiters are coming to them. Please come work here. Please come do this. Please come do that. Why? Because they are proven. These companies respect them. Now, obviously, if you take a medical degree and you go out to the regular world to Best Buy or Target, nobody respects it. But in the field that you are in, everybody respects it because people want you because you're high value, but you can only be high value amongst high value people. High value man with a woman that is not of your value, she cannot recognize it. I'm coming back with another story like that. So brothers, realize that. Create your ecosystem, put yourself in the right places, and then people will come to you. That are supposed to be. It may take you some time. It may require you going to different states, going to different conferences, going to different meetups, dressing a little better, getting high quality friends, but you will be rewarded. So guys, shout out to brother Mike V in the Black Brain Trust. I want to go ahead and thank you brothers for watching. I'm currently in Africa right now. Subscribe, hit the bell if you can. Like the video. Check out all my information pinned to the first comment. You will not regret it. And shout out to all the brothers and sisters out there who've been supporting your boy. I appreciate you. And also, don't forget to pick up your Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Would love to have you supporting the movement right there in the first comment. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Your boy is out.